Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to my online class. I am Jinnatun Nisa, lecturer, Department of Home Science, Milestone College. I hope all of you are fine. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today we are going to discuss on Chapter 4, Home Resource Management, Lesson 1 and 2. After this class, we will be able to know about these topics: money management, budget, necessity of budget, heads of the budget, the rules of preparing budget, and simple of family monthly budget. At first, we are going to discuss on money management. Money is one of the materials, resource as well as most important. Importance of money is immense in life. We meet any of human needs. Money is the most essential. By exchanging money, we get our essential commodities and service. Through proper money management, we can meet our unlimited needs with the limited resources. Money management means how the money will be used to achieve the goal or to meet the needs. Money is the only media of exchange, so we can get the needed goods with the money. We can save money for the future security. The strategy or technique that is applied to use this valuable resource according planning is known as budget. What is budget? Budget is the pre-plan for money expenditure. More specifically, it can be used said that for the particular time, expenditure of fixed income and pre-plan for savings is budget. The expected income in which areas, when and how much will be expended is written in budget. If the expenditure is pre-planned, then wastage does not take place with that valuable money. Necessity of budget. Budget is an excellent principle to spend money. Budget helps us to meet our all needs with limited resources. Following are mentionable necessity of budget. Gives idea about the income and expenditure of the family, prevents the misuse of money and helps to bring solvency, helps to take measures to save for the future, meets the important needs on priority basis, helps to bring cautiousness among the family members in spending money, saves time and energy, can give satisfaction by fulfilling all the needs of the family members. Heads of the budget. To make the realistic budget, these are to be fixed, that in which heads money will be spent. The head spending are needed in family life. These are known as the heads of budget. The heads are arranged according to the need of the lifestyle. Food, housing, cloth, education, medical, family members' personal expenses, other expenses, savings. Food contains dry grocery and raw grocery. Dry groceries such as rice, wheat, pulse, sugar, tea, different spices, etc. Raw groceries such as fish, meat, egg, milk, vegetable, fruits, and etc. Housing includes housing rent, electricity, gas, water, etc. Tax on house, repair and maintenance. Cloth depends on ability of lifestyle. Purchase of dress and cloth, tailoring of cloth, cleaning and ironing. On education, tuition fee for school and college, books and stationery, fees for house tutor. On medical, doctor's fees and medicine. Family members' personal expenses, pocket money and expenses for recreation. Other expenses such as to attend guests, gift and donation, conveyance, newspaper, magazine, etc., maid's salary. And savings, provident fund, bank, insurance, prize bond, savings, certificate, etc. Lesson 2. The rules of preparing budget. There are some rules of prepare the budget. By following these, realistic budgets can be made, as everyone needs to follow some rules of complete properly and nicely. Budget does not become realistic and effective if the rules are not followed. The rules to prepare budget are described below. First point. Usually budget is done on monthly basis, so it is needed to determine the expected income of the month. To calculate the income, all the income sources of the family is to be considered, as the budget is prepared with money. So the total financial income of the family is to be determined. Second point. The budget is to be prepared for the specific time according to the family members' need of commodity and service. Essential commodities to be categorized in main sector and the other things of the specific category needs to be mentioned. Third point. Before determining the prices of the listed commodities, actual market price of those things should be known. Without having a clear idea about the price of the different commodities, implementation of the budget becomes difficult. There should be balance between the expected income and expenditure. After knowing the total income, expected the expenditure to be calculated so that there is a balance between income and the expenditure. How much will be spent in which area is to be uses settled. Usually for good maximum allocation is given in middle class families. Budget for food requires 40% to 60% allocation. On the other side, in lower class families, this allocation can be 80% of the income. As much as the income increases, the percentage of expenditure in food sector becomes less. Usually less budget allocation is given in saving, treatment, etc. And last point, at the end, the budget has to be analyzed for its implementation. There are some points which to be considered to make practical budget, such as to consider the needs of every person to meet the crisis situation. It is needed to keep extra money in hand, keeping focus in long-term goal, etc. Suppose sample of family monthly budget. Monthly income of the family is 30%, 30,000, and the number of family members 4. Here's food item, rice, grocery and raw grocery. Estimate expenditure 5,000 and 7,000. Total expenditure 12,000. Percentage 40%. Housing, house rent and utility bill like electricity, water, gas, etc. Total 9,000. Percentage 30%. Clothing, purchase of dress, cloth, tailoring of cloth, washing and iron. Total 1,600. Percentage expenditure 5.33%. Education, tuition fee for the school and college, books, notebooks and stationeries, fees for house tutor. Total expenditure 3,500. Total expenditure percentage 11.67%. Medical, doctor fees and medicine. Total expenditure 600. Total expenditure percentage 2%. Family members' personal expenditure, pocket money or recreation expenses. Total expenditure 700. Total expenditure percentage 2.33%. Other expenditure, guest, gift and donation, conveyance, newspaper, magazine, salary for maid. Total expenditure 2,200 and total expenditure percentage 7.33%. Savings, total expenditure 400. Percentage of total expenditure 1.33%. Total expenditure 30,000 and percentage of total expenditure 100%. Budget is divided into three parts. Number 1, balance budget, deficit budget and surplus budget. Balance budget. The income and expenditure is equal. This type of budget is called balance budget. Deficit budget. When the expenditure is more than that is called deficit budget. Surplus budget. Apart from this, where the expenditure is less than the income, then it is surplus budget. Surplus budget is the best budget. Deficit budget is never expected. In this type of budget, amount of loan interest increases. For participating my class attentively and carefully. Thanks to all of you.